Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wrap of night 2 of the National AFL Draft. It was a night with some unexpected moves, some moves that we thought would happen, but it was the night to expect the unexpected in a few moves. I'm going to go through every single pick now. Right now, I'm going to go through the picks from night 2 only. I went through night 1 last night, so if you haven't checked that out, go check the channel and subscribe. AFL information, trade rumors, and results right here on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And then I'll have a full wrap after the rookie draft tomorrow on Wednesday night for every pick, club by club. But right here tonight in this video, I'm going to go through each pick from pick 22 onwards. So we're going to go through some of them. We're going to go through all of them right here, right now, and any moves that in particular that I thought were steals. So first pick for pick 20 was pick 22 for night 2, start of the second round. GWS selected with pick 22 Max Gruski, who plays a key forward, key defender, medium size on either end of the ground. Good selection for the Giants. Pick 23, the Eagles selected Harry Barnett, a South Australian young ruckman, a good choice for them with Nick Nat getting towards the end of his career and being light on for ruckman after departures of a few guys the last few years. Charlie Clark with pick 24 went to the Western Bulldogs. I like this move for the Western Bulldogs. They need small forwards. The players they got it in the past outside of Cody Waitman have not worked at all. Great get for the Western Bulldogs, who I thought the Giants would have considered. With pick 25, the Bombers selected key defender Lewis Hayes. Good move for the Bombers. They need some key position players at both ends. They've got some players there, although probably not much chop, but they needed a key defender especially. And Lewis Hayes from Victoria, around 200 centimetres, is a great get for them. Now, this is probably one of the great gets for the second round. Braden George, who I've had on the podcast, obviously, had he not done his ACL mid-year, was potential top 10 draft pick and even earlier, potentially at one stage. He's been picked up by the Roos at pick 26. Won't play pretty much all of next year, but a great get, though, for the Roos. It could be a steal for them of this year's draft. Now, this is where you expect the unexpected here. Pick 27, the Swans. They like doing their dirty bidding last night on the Crows and the Giants with Max Milani and Harry Ralston. And then they've done a third one, but this time it wasn't a bid because the NGA Academy players you can only take after 40 is in the club they're linked to. Cooper Vickery, no, not me. Cooper Vickery, who has NGA ties to the Hawks. The Swans went bang, bang. They went bang, bang on the Crows and the Giants last night, and they've done the trifecta, fellas. They've done it on the Hawks this time, but this time they've actually snatched a player out of the Hawks' grasps. And Cooper Vickery is a young player who can play in the back line. The Swans have stolen him. A left footer, I'm pretty sure he is Cooper Vickery as well. The Pies, who picked 28, selected Jacob Ryan from South Australia. Taller defender, likened himself to James Sicily and Will Day. They're the type of players Collingwood needs, so it was a good get for them. Kobe Burgle for the West Coast Eagles at pick 29 from Victoria. Pick 30 for the Carlton Footy Club, which was a pick traded by Collingwood, was Lockie Cowan at pick 30 for Carlton. A half-back player, can play alongside Adam Sard. Decent get, and he's from Tasmania. So good get for Carlton. Now, the Saints at pick 31 selected key defender from Victoria, James Van Ness. A good get. He was a player linked around this pick range. Key defender just under 200 centimetres. I believe he might be actually at 200 centimetres. And about 90 kilos. He's a big boy. Over 90 kilos. He's a big boy at 18 years of age. St Kilda need key defenders at that type of height. No one at 190 and around 85 kilos. It needs to be bigger like Dougal Howard, and that's a great get for the future. James Van Ness. Pick 32, the Carlton Footy Club has selected Jackson Binns from Victoria, can play wing and half forward. Pick 33, the Dockers selected Hugh Davies from Perth. The Giants at pick 34 selected Toby McMullen, a tall player. At pick 35, one of the other steals of this year's draft in this part of the rounds was Ollie Houghton. St Kilda selected with pick 35, a mid-forward, kick a couple of goals a game, a decent amount of possessions, around 20 possessions a game. Great get for the Saints. Absolute steal, and I am absolutely pumped. And I'll be more excited when we go through club by club tomorrow night in my full recap of each club the Saints have absolutely nailed this draft. They have stole the draft. 4 out of 4 great picks so far. We'll get to the next one in a second. Great get for the Saints, Ollie Houghton. For the Power, pick 36, they selected Tom McCallum, a tall player as well. Pick 37, the Hawks have taken Henry Huswaite, a utility from Victoria. Good get for the Hawks there. They've done some good moves, the Hawks. At pick 38, the Demons have selected Jet Adams from Perth, a tall key defender. Decent get for them to shore up their key defender stocks. In the third round, pick 39, the Western Bulldogs selected Harvey Gallagher from Victoria. At pick 40, the Swans selected Caleb Mitchell. Tom Emmett for Fremantle at pick 41. Max Noble at Fremantle as well for pick 42. Tall ruckman, developing ruckman. Tom Emmett, a key position player. Billy Dowling was selected at pick 43 for the Crows. An inside mid from South Australia. That's another good move there. And then we go down to, almost lost it. Pick 44, the Saints selected South Australian young gunner, key forward / ruck, Isaac Keeler. Steal of the draft. I had him ranked at 16 in mine. Absolute steal for the Saints. They have freaking nailed this. I'm so pumped for their great work they've done. I'm going to repeat myself. The Saints have absolutely nailed this draft. 4 out of 4 great moves. 10 out of 10. I'm giving you a spoiler. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. And Saints dominated. Ross, the boss, is back, and he's making moves, and he means bloody business, as I said. Filippo, Keeler, Houghton, Van Ness, and leaving 2 spots open so far, potentially for the rookie draft tomorrow or preseason pickups, supplementary periods. Awesome. At pick 45, Hawthorn placed a bid on Alwan Davey Jr., the Bombers match, so Essendon selected Alwan Davey Jr. At pick 46, the Hawks selected Jack O'Sullivan. Pick 47, Carlton selected South Australian forward ruck Harry Lemmy. Decent choice for them for me. Pick 48, the Pies selected Joe Richards, a small forward. Decent move for them. Pick 49, Caleb Smith was selected by Richmond. Pick 50, after this pick was traded from Brisbane to the Crows selected with pick 50 Hugh Bond. No, he is not related to James Bond, okay? I'm sure the Adelaide social media crew will find some gag to relate James Bond to Hugh Bond. James Bond. Pick 51, the Hawks got a pick swap with the Giants and selected the Hawthorn selected with pick 51, Bailey McDonald. Pick 52, the Cats selected Phoenix Foster, South Australian forward ruck. So happy for Phoenix. So I had him on the podcast. It was a chance to be picked up, and he has. So hopefully he can have a good career at the Cats. Yes, at Geelong. I know. Good luck to Phoenix. In the fourth round, just a few more picks to go. Pick 53, the Power selected Tom Scully. No, not Tom Scully that used to play at Melbourne and GWS and Hawthorn. Not him, a different one from South Australia, tall forward ruck. Pick 54, Essendon selected Jaden Davey, father's son. Pick 55, the Tigers selected Steely Green. Pick 56, North Melbourne selected Cooper Harvey, the son of the legendary Boomer Harvey, Brent Harvey. With pick 57, the Dockers selected former Melbourne player and North Melbourne player, now no longer current, but VFL player from Port Melbourne in the VFL, Corey Wagner, if you remember him from the time of the D's and Roos. Corey Wagner's improved his career since departing the AFL system, and good luck to Corey. He gets a 2-year deal at the Dockers at pick 57. Pick 58, at pick 58, West Coast selected Noah Long from Victoria. No, he's not related to Ben Long. And with the final pick in the national draft, pick 59, the Boyle Footy Club selected developing player, a tall player, Kyle Marshall, key defender. So some surprises that weren't picked up for me was Mitch Sapkowski, from Victoria, tall mid, 186 centimetre mid. I'm really surprised he wasn't picked up. Blake Drury as well. There's a few other guys as well. Sam Gilby and Ethan Phillips from the VFL. So I'll have to check that out tomorrow. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until tomorrow, take care, guys.